Alright, so my name is Danny Frizaka, and my topic is efficient trucks powering the future. Alright, so I have 5 categories here. What are efficient trucks? Scenarios for efficient trucks. Co-benefits for efficient trucks. What can you do to help with efficient trucks? And then lastly, my sources. Alright, so number 1, what are efficient trucks? Efficient trucks are trucks that are fully electric or hybrid vehicles that produce low emissions. The purpose for these trucks is to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and fuel consumption in the freight industry by implementing advanced fuel-saving technologies. Alright, number 2, scenarios for efficient trucks. For scenario 1, and keep in mind, these scenarios are based on the freight demand. So for scenario 1, for the emission reductions, a reduction of 9.15 gigatons of CO2 equivalent greenhouse gases between 2020 and 2050. Implementation costs, roughly about $502.5 billion in net cost to implement. And then lifetime operational savings is 5.21 trillion in fuel costs saved. Okay, and then for scenario 2, for that emission reduction, we have a 10.77 gigaton of CO2 equivalent greenhouse gases between the year 2020 and 2050. The implementation cost for this would be 566.56 billion. And lifetime operational savings is 5.96 trillion. Alright, so number 3, some co-benefits for efficient trucks. Alright, so we have cost savings for truck operators. So the adoption of efficient technologies can lead to significant operational savings due to reduced fuel costs, which are estimated at $5.21 to $5.96 trillion in lifetime savings, which is really good. And then for health benefits, reduced exhaust pollutants lower the risk of respiratory and cardiovascular diseases in communities near major trucking routes and in big cities as well. And then number 4, what can you do to help with efficient trucks? Number 1, we can advocate for change, share information with people, social media, engage with policymakers, like our local senators or people in power, influence your supply chain for business owners and sustainable vendors, educate and raise awareness in your community or online, expand your knowledge, organize community events to raise awareness for these efficient trucks. Number 4, support small operators, offer guidance and promote collaborative models. This goes for like trying out new brands, like in this picture there's a truck, it's called Nikola. There's also Rivian. So many different EV options now on the market, really reliable trucks as well. But yeah, just support your smaller operators. And then 5, reduce personal freight emissions, optimizing deliveries, and choose green shipping. Okay, and then lastly, my sources. So I got my 4 sources here in APA format, and that is it. But this is my presentation on efficient trucks and what we can do. Thank you.